Hello, Libra. So happy to see you all and welcome. My name is Ingrid for those new to my channel. And this is an energy reading for you for the Lionsgate portal. And we're going to get a few tarot cards. But before we take the cards, I just want to check in with your energy. And I sense that you have been taking some notes on the readings recently, writing in your journal. You're really getting down to some very ancient thoughts or words that you might not have wanted to bring up, but you're bringing them up to the surface so you can get a sense of really feeling the lightness that comes when we let go of something that has been very heavy, something that's been heavy and a weight. And now that is something that we can put on the back burner, some dark, heavy stone that we could hardly swallow. And the activation is coming because we're here only to be truly helpful and to represent that holy spirit within us that brings us back to the remembrance of who we are. You are the light, Libra, the balanced light of communication. And things are just coming in a kind of random, spontaneous, energetic way. And if things feel a little bit out of balance, well, that is that little magical dance of connecting to our nervous system. And that opens us to the chakras. And as we open our crown, this is like the top of your skull. And that's that radiant point at the center where the light from the spirit realm communicates directly through our dreams. This is the umbilical cord to God through our nervous system. So if we're feeling agitated, like when the cards were kind of flipping a bit around, don't worry, because you're coming into a new frequency of communication. You're communicating, maybe with a different kind of voice, someone who is supporting your ability to exchange information in many different forms. It's coming with different languages, but languages of the dream realm, words, symbolisms that are coming to you. They're being embedded in artwork and paintings and billboards and news reports. It reminds you to run every piece of information, both incoming, what's coming in. There's a lot coming in through our nervous system, which is outside of the body. To run that information, whatever's coming in, you're going to run it through a different kind of a system now. And it's going to come through your heart. There's a heart opening. And I'm so happy to be here with you today, Libra, to talk about your heart. You have been holding the heart back, but now you're raising up the heart chakra to that awareness of witnessing what you truly feel through your heart, the center of your truth. And you're going to stay in the flow of source and balance this exchange between the inner world and the outer, coming together here, closer and closer. You want to get that intimacy. But we can have that intimacy at all dimensions because we're communicating. The number 14 could be very important. Could be the number of a house, an address, a birth date, a significant time, and 1 in 4 is 5. It's also saying you're in a frequency of communicating that change has come. What are we communicating together? What's coming with celebration? Well, Libra, you're celebrating this news. It could be the birth of a child, an upgrade in your work, something you've created that is getting recognition. Libra, raise the glasses are being raised up. And they're talking. Yes, I'm so happy for you, Jillian. Oh, you got all this. I'm so happy. Oh my God. He's getting well. You're having your baby. Oh my God, the world is just full of harvest. Harvest, harvest. You're harvesting your cup of gold, your chalice, but you did the work. You stood for that. You believed in this ability to be loyal to the communication with the higher source. You've been communicating, but you're solid on the earth. This is not a war horse. You've been the workhorse, and you're celebrating all of the bounty of what you have grown in this field. The field has been planted and the harvest is coming. And it's coming because you've taken now at the root this adventure, this wand, this youthful energy, something exciting, a new adventure ahead, something that you have never done before. And I'm so happy to be hearing this news of adventure, of travel, of journey, of bold action toward communicating what you want to celebrate. You're lifting 3 cups up. You've purified your emotion, and because you've done the work of loyalty. And if there's been fighting and conflict about this adventure, about your bold action, this is just strengthening your body. You might need to get some physical contact, some sexuality, something, because you're celebrating this overcoming of an obstacle. There's a harmonious resolution. And what is it you're celebrating with the Page of Wands? Deep emotional resonance that you know. You've been sitting on the throne, on the ocean of turbulent emotions, but you've stood strong, balanced. This is somebody loyal. They have your heart in mind, and they can go through the ups and downs of life without spilling their cup. And you're raising these cups, they will not be spilled. You will be celebrating these energies of happiness. There could be 3 particular people, a Libra, and they're celebrating with wisdom. This is perhaps a masculine energy, a celebration, a new adventure, a bold action, flowering with the Emperor. And that is Aries energy, the boss, the king of all kings. And if you've had to maybe have a little arguments or setbacks, you're the one building the structure, and you're communicating with many people about this father figure, a boss, someone who is the authority, who communicates the authority, and is worth celebrating. And that's what's coming, Libra. And it's going to also take this journey forward. It's moving the whole story forward because you're celebrating your emotional stability that was worth it all along. You knew it was. You knew you'd come to this day of celebration and going through the portal. Whenever this finds you, you're powering up to a new upgrade. And it's you now making the choices, building the life you want, taking action, being ready to be bold, but also to know that you've worked on it. You haven't just gotten there. You've gone through experiences in life, Libra. And that experiences have brought you to your wish come true. This is exciting energies. 9 cups, you're almost to the fulfillment, but it is an exciting, happy wish come true. And it was worth the competition and the fighting to get to this new alignment with your true destiny of being the authority over your happiness. Yes, you are taking sovereignty over your spiritual upgrade because you got the ability to do so with wisdom. And thank you so much for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe.